Walk over.
Shannon and your reactive image is so good.
Yes, and let me not forget to turn on the dice cam.
Ooh.
Let's hope no one dies today.
But you're not allowed to die on stream.
Oh, that's right. No one dies on stream. Okay, good dice. So last time on D&D with big quotation marks.
Okay, what I miss?
Let me see here. Last time on D&D, the party was going through the room that had a bunch of slimes, and then they used and then Adlace used big brain to make a little piton cross path. But then a big slime fell at the very end, and it was very big, and it fell and blocked the way out. And then the party fought it, and then it melted a little and hurt some feetsies. What will
Also,
the party? What?
Also, Komorov nearly got disintegrated because big mist numbers.
Ouch! My towers is. And I also forgot that Jalen reminded me that Adelace is 10 feet tall, which is, if I understand this right, so
Whoa.
she's a big girl. So we
10
have
feet.
10 feet.
Fur bulk?
Oh, that's a good point. Just a big bat. So if we have Adelace with bat wings, but not a vampire, that's a very important distinction. Oh, we got Adelace is 10 feet tall.
This is gonna be weird.
That's like one Steve. It's one Steve, and then if you count what?
Yeah. How tall is Steve?
I think 6 feet.
Okay, so if we put 3 on his shoulders, then we're almost as tall as Adelaide's.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going for.
Good.
Little dragon hands on Steve's cappy.
But what about Morph?
And if we put Morph on top of, if we put, I don't know if Morph could fit on Gree's shoulders though. So
Probably. Well, I think Morph's smaller than Kree still, so that would work.
Isn't Gree like 3 feet?
She is. Oh, I have to calculate that now. Let me see. Yeah, she's like between 3 and 4.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, officially 4 point something.
Fancy that she is tall. She is even bigger than Gamorph. It's not just the average racial height. She actually is. Yeah, so if Gamorph jumps from the sky, climbs off a ladder. Oh, I forgot to share the screen. I'm sorry.
This is a circus now.
The
The delay is not too bad, so it's okay.
And then Jevu shows up.
Looks like body slam.
Wait, does this hand come up? Yeah, there it goes. Here comes
Quickly,
the green. What?
Quickly, we need to do a deck save.
Okay, so I don't know how to calculate this, but I'm gonna do it anyway for a joke. That's a 19.
Oh no.
Is it? Does this actually show well, or is it kind of blurry?
Show's alright. The focus could be better, but
Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. I'll figure it out. So yes, so Morph jumps off the ladder. Surprise! Morph found a ladder. Surprise! Not only did a chest fall on the. Oh, well, that is my voice doing the thing. So, surprise! Not only did a chest, because Jalen redeemed a magical chest, surprise, the church just fall from the sky and just splat into the slime. And make it go, whoa! But only because it's a slime, so it goes. Blah. And the chest landed on the slime and gave gave it a big spook and also did a bunch of damage. Let's roll a die. Let's roll 2D, 3D6, 4D6. I'm feeling something to get to see what happened.
What?
A treasure chest fell from the skies, the ceiling somehow, and squished the slime a bit and dealt 7 plus 7 is 14 damage. So let me take note of how much slime the health has left.
Yeah. How much slime the health has left? Yes.
See documents, tabletops, Gmorph one shot, which I should really change that folder name to now.
Hmm.
See math. And you know what? For Zagi, is it okay if Gmorph jumps off of Steve's shoulders and body slams the slime, or is that just nah? That's a dangerous idea.
No, Steve would throw him fresh momentum.
Yeah! Yeah! Roll for athletics.
Go through the boy.
Yeah, and horribly. Yeah, fastball special.
Woo!
I would like you to roll for athletics. You can roll with advantage, even because it's freaking cool.
How many was it? Let's see. That's a 9 plus. What's my athletics? Plus 5. So that's 14.
Nice. Okay, so that's gonna be a good boost. That's gonna give more.
Wait, some key
Yes.
into that?
What? Or did you?
Can I put key into that?
If you like. Also, since it's with advantage, you can roll twice and choose the better roll number.
Whoa! Oops.
Make it better,
Come back here.
Better than that. Okay.
Okay, that was a 6. Never mind.
Oops.
Wait, where's my friggin' key? Yeah, I use flurry of blows once to fling Gif and then smack his heels, so he goes even faster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's super cool and very fast. And Morph's face goes because it's so fast and intense in such a short speed. And if the slime could think, I'm sure the slime can think. It's probably smarter than just and it goes,
Oh no.
It goes, oh no. Yes. It goes, let me make the bounce nice and big.
High speed goblin.
High speed goblin.
Which is not a drink.
Dang. G Fuel, please watch this. Why is this not drawn? Because I have the brush thing still. So there we go. And the slime goes, whoa! But as more slimy mouth goes, blah, 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 blah. As Morph just the kettle's boiling.
Morph just goes, the kettle's boiling.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Slime, you know what? The slime just goes, whoa! And it just splatters and it discombobulates. It just splatters all over the place. It's super gross. And if this were a 1990s kids show, it would go splatter all over everyone's faces and be really gross, particularly taste like green apples. But it's not the 90s, so it just goes blat everywhere else except the players.
Wow,
Nice.
convenient.
And inside the chest, will someone want to open the chest that fell on the slime?
Why not?
Surprise! It's got a coffee mate. It's got a what do they call it, Jan? The magic thermos of coffee.
What?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Not familiar.
Wait, you mean like one of these boxes that has infinite coffee in them?
yeah, that's the one. The one. I think you showed that to me. The one like it's like every day can produce a certain amount of coffee. Delicious hot
Ooh,
coffee.
good.
Will that come in handy? I don't know.
Dang, I just realized I don't have a glass with me.
There's
Yeah,
there's a little thing like the lid can be turned into like a
yeah, the cup.
cup.
It's like a thermos.
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I take the glass of funny honey out of the inventory, empty it, and put some of the acid from the slime inside of it?
You sure can, but watch your hands. And so,
Uh, I would like to cast Mage Hand to do that.
okay, that's much smarter. You don't even have to do Dirk's sleight of hand. And as Adlace successfully fills one of the glasses with slime, I really hope it doesn't turn upside down and spill. I'm sure it'll be fine. Does anyone else want to do anything in this room?
Hmm.
It's now really gross, but also for convenience sake, the other slimes they sort of communicate like big brain. They do some sort of like communication that
Hive
equates to.
mind.
Yes, thank you, cheese. They do a sort of hive mind things like, shoot, we're not dealing with this anymore. We're out of here. Blah 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 blah. And they all just kind of shuffle out of the room. And now it's clean, and you can easily get your petones back, Jana. All right.
Wait, I thought they were too corroded.
They were. Thank you for reminding. I'm sorry. I am still all over the place, and not just because I haven't had my coffee.
Unless I just pick them up and I just get some rusty iron
I was,
back.
I was gonna say, like, do you want to keep scrap metal for any reason?
Yeah.
Okay. I will put a picture of a red nail because I will. That totally. A red nail makes. Whoopsie. A red nail makes sense for rusty iron, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, in case of doubt, you could always use them as Legos. I mean, as cauldrons.
Oh no, you're
Cauldrons?
right.
If you attack someone with them and someone didn't get their tetanus shot, that's gonna be dangerous.
Oh yes, I am surprised that doesn't come more in fantasy RPGs. And good
No,
afternoon to those
because
two.
it's evil.
It is very evil. It's not uranium evil, but it's still evil.
No. Let's move on to the next room, says Gree.
That's a good idea. And as the party moves on to the next room, there
But
is
first, something has to fall from the sky in the Minotaur, and
that is
In
oh
the hallway.
I did not notice that Lord's Beaver. Good afternoon to you, by the way, Lord. Had redeemed the Minotaur as well. Oh wow, whenever I record the Minotaur voice or roughing, I hear like a lot of static in the microphone.
yeah,
I thought that was just the microphone breaking down. No, I can actually feel and hear that specific kind of staticky noise in my head and my throat as I'm doing it now. It's like,
Wow.
it, that's a good microphone.
I think it's
What?
just picking up more of the background static because you're doing a constant noise instead of talking.
That makes sense.
wow.
Wow.
Let me put the slimes there, put the thing there, and so as the party approached the next room, and they saw miles on miles upon miles and miles. I mean, they found what's the word? What appeared to be rows and rows and rows of dormant stone golems. And
Oh
Mercury
no.
Mimic also redeemed a treasure chest. And good morning, Mercury, and how do you do? And rows of dormant golems, almost like they were on a production line. That's not spooky at all.
Hmm.
And one of the golems, for actually, yes, one of the rows and rows and rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of golems, and on the side, on a little ledge, there was another golem, and this one had bull-like features. I am not being lazy. I am very lazy. And it is not Ganondorf. I do not play Legend of Zelda. Shifty Eyes. He's a piggy anyway. And let's see here. So, and as for a chest, something fell. Could it be a
A
chest
mimic?
fell? Yes. Could it be a mimic? A mimic fell on one of the golems in the line. It went Geronimo or whatever in golem mimic stuff, and it just body slammed one of the golems, and it's caused the rest of the golems to sort of tumble over into each other like dominoes. I don't know how to draw that in a rush, so please take my word for it. As they just, oh, I know what to do. And the mimic went new clunk, and the golem on another golem, on another golem, on another golem, and another golem, and it went all the way around to the other row. And it knocked over the other golem, and the other golem, and the other golem, and the other golem. I just feel like I'm a 5-year-old trying to describe something. And went around, and the mimic made a derpy face. It tried to do a Steve Urkel impression and make a troll face. And it said, and Mercury wrote, "Good morning." And Mercury's good and asking how everyone is doing.
We are all doing well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
And the mimic made a face with little glasses. I don't know how to draw glasses. And it tried to do a Steve Urkel impression and say, "Did I do that?" And then it did a sonic impression and yeeted it and tried to yeet out of there. And it just waddled down the row between all the knocked over golems and tried to make its way up some stairs. I didn't know a mimic could go up some stairs. Mercury, wait, no, I can't ask Mercury. That's racist against mimics. Mercury, I'm going to ask anyway. Mercury, how would you say could a mimic make its way up some stairs? It
Mm.
just like rattles and waddles its way up, right? Or it has like, or it makes pseudopods, because I believe depending on who's writing, the mimic is actually just a squishy slime monster kind of thing that happens to know that looking like a chest is good for picking up silly, foolish adventures. Mercury wrote, yes, the mimic can go up some stairs.
Wow.
I'd like to ask, would the party like to try and push the mimic down the stairs? I mean, catch the mimic and open it for treasure.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
The mimic is coffee. I mean, the mimic is not particularly pleased by this and tries to bite someone's hands. Whose hands? I don't know. Let's roll one.
I bite the mimic back.
Yeah. Before the mimic can attack Morph for some reason, Steve bites the mimic, and the mimic goes, "Ouch!" and the mimic goes, "Ouch!" And then the mimic tries to bite Steve too, but it just ends up giving him a kissy on the nose.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
The mimic is now blushing and his friend.
Okay.
Yay.
It is up to you now if it is up to you whether to rip the mimic open for the treasure anyway.
Well, the real treasure is friendship.
Dang.
I guess we can take the mimic with
Aw.
us.
That was too sweet. Good job.
Wow, now Bill, the Minotaur, and the Mimic can all play together.
Build
Yay.
the Minotaur.
Build the Minotaur and get the
Mimic
Minotaur to safety.
Tor.
What? The Minotaur?
Mimic Tor.
Mimic. Oh no. That's it, people. I gotta rebrand now. Okay,
Actually, back, where did Bill go?
he's still there. He's just wearing a dragon mask.
Uh,
And let's see.
wait,
here.
snakes can wear a dragon mask?
Oh right, I forgot the snake was named. I'm sorry. Where is the snake? Did you get
Yeah,
the snake?
that's why I was asking, because it wasn't there.
I actually forgot whether the snake was taken out. Something wrong. I will put it with the googly eyes.
Wow.
Little hat.
The snake is now British.
Watch that. I'm not going to British accent. I'm offensive enough as is. Okay. And the mimic, the golem that was on the other side of the room, the one that looked like the one that had a minotaur's head, a bullish head, it turns to the party slowly, goes. If I knew how to make uh stone noises. Wait, I do. I don't know how to make stone noises. I don't have stones.
It goes clonk, 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 click, click, click.
That's a good idea. And it goes click, 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 and it turns, and somehow it has beefy arms. They're made of rocks,
Ooh.
and its eyes glow red from across the room, the dark room.
Hello, Mr. Spooky Rock individual person. We didn't do any of this. Please don't be mad at us.
I have seen. Wait, there we go. I have seen the box from Sky. I know this is not your doing, but I
Yeah,
sense. Okay. But I sense a familiar energy from ye.
from ye.
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 Ye. Ye. Ye. Ye. And
Wait,
it's.
do you guys know someone that's called Yi?
No. 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 Whoa. But there is a familiar energy, ye, from thee. And Gamorph has, um, Gamorph wonders if this might have to do with the heart-shaped object that's being carried. And so Gamorph, oh, I forgot, I didn't forget, I just got distracted. Okay, I guess I did get distracted then. I mean, I guess I did forget
Wait,
then.
wasn't the heart-shaped object placed in a way that nobody else would notice?
It is for most people, but it's something about this golem seems to have an affinity, very
No,
special.
I mean in Folkmorph because
Oh,
I yeah.
sorry, not that heart-shaped object. The other heart-shaped
Ah,
object. And Gamorph holds up the heart as if nothing bad is gonna happen. And the golem says, "That is the one I recognize. You carry a wait." Yes, as the Gamorph holds the object up and its colors start to swirl a bunch, and in the yellow and pink, and I haven't finished making the coffee. I'll get to it eventually. And the golem with the Minotaur head says, "You have." Oopsie, it's a little too far. I'll draw another Gamorph head. I'll draw another Minotaur head. And the Minotaur head says, "You have something that belongs to this place. It should never have left, but it should never have been created either. Either.
wait, what is it?
Will you
It just
hold. What?
it just looks like a funny heart thing. I don't know.
What you hold is great cosmic powers condensed into one rock. It may have ended a lot of strife in this world by not having spooky, booky, kabuki, chaotic energies and messed up stuff happening, flowing all over the place, like, fairies. I don't like fairies. This golem is awfully. I do not like random things happening everywhere you go. That is against my nature and my preference. But in a way, the stone has saved a lot of headaches outside this place, or so I have been told. If this is being too esoteric or convoluted, you let me know and I'll try and I can simplify it.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, so the short of it is, the silly heart thing is like spooky fairy energy and chaos energy just crammed into one convenient rock, so it doesn't make a mess for everyone outside.
It has a lot of power.
Yes, thank you. It has a lot of power. uh,
Wow, now I want to make a wish with it now.
the golem advises highly. um, but yes, so the golem is both happy and annoyed to see it because it should never have gone missing from this place. It's like a monkey's paw, but also it's like a big battery, and battery should be stored safely, not floating out in the open. Where's the word?
Hmm.
It's like you could have lightning storms that are really messy and dangerous all over the place everywhere you go, or you could have them all crammed into one little battery where it's less likely the energy is less likely to just flow around and hurt people and make a mess. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an insight check?
Yes, you can do an insight check.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
That's a 23.
This golem is wait. What is it? Insight is checking whether someone believes they're telling the truth, right? Or do you have a different intention?
Yes.
And if there's different, like if there's maybe another motive to what they're telling us.
It seems that the golem believes wholeheartedly in what it is saying, and does not even seem like it could lie. Although its ability to be creative, or its ability to communicate, is awfully advanced for a golem.
Huh.
But as far as it seems, it's not. It doesn't seem dishonest.
I don't know why I have a really dumb idea and I don't know if I want to do it.
Do it.
Okay, I want to take the heart from Gmorph. And I'm gonna swallow it.
Okay, I want you to roll a sleight of hand, and I'm going to have Gmorph roll for. Let me see. What is Gmorph's wisdom? Actually, let me check. Actually, that'd be a dex check. So, do you want to roll? How do you want to go for it? With sleight of hand, or athletics, or mage hand?
What would I roll if I used the mage hand?
I guess, however, how fast the mage hand can move,
Well, it's 30 feet in one turn.
but
Yeah.
have 30 feet in one turn. So it moves about as fast as anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to try that, I won't stop you. It's like I guess either the mage, you could use the mage hand, you could use sleight of hand, you could use some other method
Actually,
for it.
I have another question.
Yes.
Does the heart have a weight?
Say 3 or 5 pounds. It's pretty dense for its size. So
Okay,
would
then Gmorph
probably
is gonna need to. Gmorph is gonna need to do a strength check because I'm gonna cast Gust.
okay.
A strength save, not check.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. A strength save is simply just strength with a modifier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a plain 10.
Okay, that fails.
Ouch. Wait, the gust spells? The gust fails or the
The
save?
save.
Oh no, and the heart suddenly grew very heavy in Gamorph's hand. And it just does the gust blow in any specific direction or does it just make it heavy?
It makes it fly off of Gmorph's hand.
Oh no. And the wisest thing being funny. Oh, that's no, I don't know why it's being funny. Oh, shrink selection. That's why Celia was on the wrong tool. And the heart, it flew out of Gamorph's hand, which is also over here. So it goes whoosh, and it flies down into the rows and rows of toppled golems. And the
No, I did not fly to me.
and the and the and the and the golem, while it can't move its mouth more than what's the word? It can't move its mouth to, frown, but you get a feeling it's pretty apparent by its now more intensely glowing eyes. It is not happy with what has just happened.
Oh
And
no, how could this have happened?
it shrieks something that sounds like a fire alarm, and the other
Uh-oh.
golems, whoopsie. They all just unrotate. They go back to being standing upright. And whoop, and all the golems they stop being turned over dominoes, and they turn their heads. It's very spooky and unsettling. They all just turn their heads in place. I'm on the wrong pen. And they make big glowing eyes toward the
Uh-oh.
party. and they start marching on over. Dunk, dunk, dunk,
Wait,
dunk, 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 dunk,
wait,
dunk,
why are
dunk,
you
dunk.
angry with us? If the heart is there, you can take it now.
That is exactly what they are going to do. And the party starts. They started marching over to the party. However, the car was on the way to the party, so it was hard to tell at first. And one of the golem picks up the heart and opens up its chest like a little refrigerator and puts see that's the wrong color, and puts the heart inside it.
Okay.
That was not my intention with that, but that works too.
The minotaur and the golem, one golem has taken the heart and starts marching on over outside over towards some stairs on the map. So if I were to draw on the map, let me see here. So there is a golem, a big stone golem, marching on over toward the other side of the room, towards toward a doorway that is on the ground level. And it's up to the party, anyone in the party, um, if they want to converse with the head golem, the Minotaur golem, whose eyes have now calmed down and are now just a calm
Mr. Mr. Golem rock person guy, are we allowed to continue from this direction, or do you want us to like turn around and do something else?
If your mission was to return the heart to the cave, then your mission is success and you have no more place here. I will not stop you from exploring the other upper levels, but I do not trust you, stranger, to delve any further.
And I just kind of look at Morph and ask him to say something about this.
I don't know what you want me to say, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. This is a serious thing. This is a serious dilemma. Do Gree or Steve have anything they'd like to say? Do Gree or Steve have anything? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I heard you. I'm just I'd have to say I got a bit lost in that whole situation. Like completely, not a bit, but completely. I don't even like I know someone swallowed a heart or tried to swallow a heart but the heart's back at them now and I don't really know what happened. But Kree would just probably be the same kind of lost as I am and just look back and forth between the group and the golems and everything and just be like, oh, okay. Maybe take out a fork and or yeah, a fork and kind of polish it or something nervously.
I mean, that's fair. I'm very lost and confused too. Zagi, do you think Steve would say or do anything about this mess?
I challenge to go into a fight.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wow.
Gmorph jumps on Steve's. Gmorph jumps on Steve's. He says, "No wait! I think, I think our quest is at a completion. It might not have been what?
I challenge to go into an arm wrestling contest then.
The golem laughs and accepts, and from a distance that I don't know because distance does not matter here. The Minotaur. And good afternoon, Redden. How do you do? And I'm half expecting Jenna to pull something funny, and the Minotaur just it leaps from one balcony to the next, and it just stomps down in front of the party. And it's got its arms all clunk, and it causes a little shock and a lot of dust. And it even shakes the room, it shakes the platform. It goes dum 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 dum, as only a metal platform can. And it causes the party to jump up from the shockwave, except for Steve, because he's mighty. And Janlin asked if he can stealth over to steal the heart back. Janlin can try, but it will have to be with disadvantage. And
Oof.
and also have to deal with the other golems that are in the way.
Oof.
So it's not gonna be an easy check already, but you can try if you like. While Steve jumps up and not Steve. Steve is just ready to arm wrestle, and Gree and Morph go wow, just go flying into the air.
Beck, I have a question.
Yes.
If I use my inspiration, would I still have disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, does it just mean I get rolled twice with disadvantage?
Yes, that works.
Oh,
I'm trying to say. All right. So if let's say you have an auditorium, big old open room,
yes.
and let's say you have rows upon rows upon rows of big rugby players, football players, soldiers, and they are on high alert. They're not angry yet, but they are very much watching, and there's nowhere to really hide in the room. It's very open.
Mm. Oof.
Does
Okay,
that
no, I think I'm
yeah,
okay.
yeah, that kind of I'm not trying to shoot down the fun time. I'm just trying to express it's not very easy to sneak around here.
I just wanted to be dumb.
I appreciate the dumbness, and there will be another time, like this time, it's Steve's time to be dumb with arm wrestling. And I want Steve. Wait, is Steve a southpaw or a right-hander?
Ambidextrous.
Nice. Okay, then I'm just gonna keep drawing this. And the Minotaur gladly accepts, and it says something along the lines of, "I am not much for mortal pleasures, but a test of feat of strength is always appreciated here, especially to check those who are worthy for a mission as dangerous and so forth." So I want Steve to roll with athletics and the Minotaur. So you roll a d20 in your athletics check, and I rolled a 10 for the Minotaur, and the Minotaur has a strength of 18, so he comes a 14. And the metal guy now has a Pinkie Pie voice because it's a golem Mickens or whatever it likes.
Alright, that's 15.
Yeah.
And strength? Athletics and strength, or just athletics?
No, just athletics.
Okay, 15.
Nice. And fortunately for Steve just managed to beat the Minotaur in a whoopsie, that's the wrong side. That's the wrong side of the arm. And the Minotaur was just defeated by Steve's awesome strength. And I don't know, Jack, do you want to describe a cool finish or move thing, a big cinematic? What's the face for winning the arm wrestle or any?
Eh.
Eh. It's good. Steve did a good job. Steve beat the Minotaur in arm wrestle. Good job.
Woo!
Now I know you are a mighty warrior. For only those with great strength would have made it this far into the cave of the Scorpion Queen. Trademark.
No, wait, I thought it's a Batman trademark.
We have multiple trademarks here.
Ah.
We went down to the capture. No, we didn't go down to the capture. Someone went down to the one of the golems. I don't know. One of the golems went down to the copyright office the other century and made sure copyrights expire after 75 years typically. Excuse me. And Janla noted that the Minotaur looks like a kangaroo. For I don't know how to draw cows. Oopsie. So Gamorph notes that wow, this was a surprisingly anticlimactic yet satisfying end to the adventure. It seems that the heart has been returned to its rightful place. The golem will totally dispose of it in where it belongs, and things will be good again, and there will be less messes around the place or something. I need a drink.
I give him off the honey.
That's very kind. And Gamorph gladly wait. Water, honey, water. You have to make sure Gamorph takes the right one out of the backpack.
Yeah.
I mean, I know and Adlace gave Gamorph the honey. I have to make sure Adlace picks the right one out of the backpack. Whoop. And Gamorph gladly drank the honey. He probably should have waited until everyone got out of the cave.
Oh, actually, I have an idea.
Yes.
Can I take out the jar of honey and give it to the to the golem?
You can, but I can't guarantee the golem would be interested.
It's not a jar, is it? It's a boot.
There too.
Oh wait,
No,
we
I
do
mean
have a
the
jar.
I mean the one that's still in the inventory.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have malicious intent with it, so because I totally don't know what the honey does, so I guess I'm just gonna offer it very friendlily to the golem.
Oh, that's a good point. Adelace was not here for the funny honey adventure. And so the golem looks at the jar and inhales somehow through little slits. They go like little vacuum noises, and it
Yeah.
makes big eyes that should not be there. And it
It
says,
goes, wow!
yes, it goes, whoa! Oh, wait, I forgot its mouth can't move like that. So it just moves its, it moves its mouth and it goes, what? Wait, why is it not moving? Because I drew it on the other layer. There you go. Whoa! Big pony. Wait, not big pony, sorry. Big bat. How did you acquire this substance? I mean, how did you acquire this substance?
I don't know. These guys already had it when I was joining them. I guess you have to ask them. And I just pointed Gree and Steve.
The golem notes this and explains that this substance is not toxic, but does run the risk of messing up brains. It does cause very strange sensations and can cause irreparable damage. I mean, permanent side effects.
No.
As long as it's used in moderation, it should be fine.
Now the question is, does Gmorph eat it in moderation?
I mean, he's pretty tough. Maybe not physically, but chemically, I think he's been through worse. He should
I mean, he already ate two glasses of honey.
This is true. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for Morph to have a wisdom check to be wiser about these kinds of things. Let's see. So 9 + 3 is a 12. Gmorph has a sensation. Gmorph has an inkling that maybe 2 glasses has been enough already for one adventure. But it smells so good, and I've been through a lot, so I could use a little. I could use a little thing to take the edge off. But no, I better not. And Gmorph politely hands the glass back to, whoopsie, back to Adlace.
Wow.
Moderation is important, and knowing one's limits is even more important.
I don't know why I don't know why, but I still want to get the heart back.
Well, first I'll ask, what do Zog and Cheese want to do now? If anything, no pressure.
Yeah, that.
What?
I have no idea.
Me neither. And Cheese, what did you say?
I just agreed with the noises that came from Zog.
Me too. How do you all feel about Cheese trying to get about Janlin's character trying to get the heart back? I don't know. Otherwise, Morph is ready to leave. I don't know if I'd like
mean-
kind of. Oh, sorry.
I mean, if Adelaide really wants to do that, then I think like you can go and try.
Yeah.
If you want to involve us in it, like feel free to ask us. But
It's weird because I feel like this is a decent close, and I'm also not sure if the party wants to try and stop Adlace. I know Gmorph would be between just getting out of here and calling it a day, and like, no, Adelace, don't do it.
Mhm.
And I don't know if y'all want to have but player versus player.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's never a good idea.
I mean, we did come here to bring the heart back to the cave, but actually to someone we
Wait.
haven't encountered yet.
We're only supposed to fight the Scorpion Queen.
Yeah, or bring the heart back to the Scorpion Queen, actually.
And then suddenly the party realizes they gave the heart to the wrong person.
Oh no! Surprise! The golems were gonna do an uprising. No.
Alright. I guess we should ask for the heart back.
Or
Or
we should
ask.
support the uprising.
No.
Can
Actually,
we
yeah, let's do that. Let's make it a communist cave.
Hey, Lamau. And so the golem. Wait, will the party discuss this out loud, or are the golems unaware of this?
Yes.
Okay. So what's gonna happen with the heart? We are going to return it where it truly belongs. Where? Where it truly belongs. Is that with the queen, the scorpion queen, or are you gonna destroy it? Do not worry, your mission has been completed. Oh, sorry. Do not worry. I forgot the Pinkie Pie voice. Do not worry, your mission has been completed. You can dine. I mean, you can go home now.
Yay.
And the golem points toward a not at all suspicious ladder, and it looks like a fire escape in one corner. It goes up and down the ladder.
Can I do a check to figure out if this guy is hiding something?
Yes,
And what would that be?
I believe that would be insight.
Okay, inside it is.
The other rest of the party can roll if they like. But that golem is looking pretty steel. That golem is seeming pretty confident and airtight with a 18. Am I holding it up right?
Oh, I rolled a 17.
Nice. You know what? We got 10 more minutes. Do you want to roll again and see what?
Sure, let's see. Okay, if I rolled
Yeah.
again, I would have gotten an artificial 20.
Good enough. The golem.
And get rid of the inspiration.
What?
And get rid of the inspiration.
That's a good point. And the golem, there is a sense the golem is hiding something. I don't think that there's something about that ladder on the wall does not seem like a real way out or a real way in. In fact, it just kind of peels off the wall and he realizes, wait a minute, that's just the poster of a ladder.
And then I just yell out, "Hey, that ladder is kind of sus!"
And the golem, it sounds almost worried as it goes, whoopsie, as it goes, no, you're sus.
I think we have to throw the golem out of the cave. Who's in favor? I'm enjoying this too much.
This is very silly. I admit I did not plan for this, but I am enjoying this immensely. The golem is ready to attack. I sure hope that Steve was not still arm wrestling the golem. Because the golem leaps back as only a golem can. I don't know how only a golem can. I guess it has rocket boosters in its footsies, and it lands with a ka-chunk. And you realize now it's got big, strong legs. I mean, it's made of rocks or metal. Oof. It's made of something, and it is ready to fight.
But what if it's aluminum rock?
Oh
Or
no!
lithium rock?
What if it's a Terminator?
Oh no.
And it raises a fist ready to box.
Wow, we're doing a boxing match?
And it's up to the party how to engage with the golem. Fortunately, the other golems.
I feel like I'm making a mess of this. Is this possible?
Oh, you absolutely made a mess. I mean, you could try and sneak away. You can try and turn back time. I don't know. The golem says in a calm voice, "We thank you for your service, and you did a good job up until now. But I'll say again, there's the door if you want to leave. Or rather, should I say, if you want to live."
Oh.
Oh boy. But the ladder is not really a ladder. It's a poster. It's a picture. We can't go in pictures. We're not on Mario 64.
The golem apologizes and points again, points instead to the stairway that the party came in through. The one that's by the one that the mimic came up. But the golem appreciates
Mhm.
your video game references and thinks that it'd be cool to play video games sometime.
Yeah.
So it is up to the party whether to engage with the mimic or to run away or to explain we're on your side. Morph is just very confused right now.
Yeah.
Should we just go?
Oh, really?
Oh man.
I guess so. A recap: the slime was beaten with the chest and body in a fastball special. The golems got the heart and they walked off in the direction of the stairs. They walked off in another direction, and it's up to the party whether to engage with the goal, chase after the golems, fight the golems, or just run away.
Or build the golems. No,
Or
just kidding.
build the golems, deploy the
I-
golems.
I think Gree would like to go and leave and go on to other adventures, but it's up to the rest of them.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a little chart here. Three, Jack. I mean Steve, Adelaise. So 3 voted for leave.
What about butterscotch?
Whatever. Or whatever. Gamorph wrote leave. He just leave. He's very scared. He's scared. Which is weird because he wanted to see that thing was done. And Steve said whatever. Steve is for whatever. And Adelaise, sorry, I said, how will Adelaise feel? Will Adelaise fight or advance or leave?
I'm going to very begrudgingly, with a very annoyed face, slowly leave and continue to stare at the golem's eyes.
That sounds good to me. And if it ever comes to it, Adelaide can always come back on her own with a different party to cause trouble, make antics, and have fun. I think that would probably be the best compromise for the party. As for butterscotch, well, I don't know, Jalen. Is butterscotch just loyal to Adelaide, or?
I mean, if you want to have someone run off and do dumb stuff, you can do that.
Well, I don't want to. I mean, I might be biased, but I don't want butterscotch to get into danger. Especially if butterscotch isn't even a fighting pony or beast.
No.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to roll
Mm-hmm.
a D100. If I get something higher than a 60, she's gonna stay and cause trouble.
Nice.
And I got a 76. So she's
Nice.
gonna cause trouble.
And so butterscotch runs in from the side and just pounces. Just bounces onto the Minotaur. I mean, the Minotaur golem, the kangaroo golem, the kangolem. Ooh, I actually like that idea of kangaroo golems for a future idea. And Butterscotch jumps in as a blinding. Why is Butterscotch that is uses butterscotch color instead? And Butterscotch jumps in like a blinding yellow fury and just pounces onto the Minotaur. I mean, the Kangolim.
A Golguru.
The Goguru. Oh, that sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And yeah, so I mean, Gamorph is gonna be like, Butterscotch, nah. Wait, does the party know? The party knows of Butterscotch's name, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I guess.
Then I'm going to have Gamorph jump toward Butterscotch and scream, nah. And Gamorph is gonna roll for animal handling. Let's see. And Gamorph has a 21. Jalen,
Oh, jeez.
How would a
Yes.
21? Okay.
The answer is yes.
Okay. And Gamorph pulls his arms around Butterscotch's torso, up front legs, and pulls her back, and starts to gently stroke her mane, and it's very soft and fuzzy, but also riled up and sweaty. Because gross, the pony is aggressive. But the rage, I don't know, just whatever was going through Butterscotch's gremlin head that moment has started to calm down, and she takes a nap. And the golem is very perplexed, but says, "You know what? I think this is enough. I think this pony needs some. I think this pony is starting to suffer from the cave air. I think it needs to go out and get some fresh air. Most creatures do."
No one I will agree with that.
And yeah,
Then everybody leaves. Yay.
everybody leaves. For Adelaide, she'll get her antics next. and and so they
I'm
get
coming back for you. Mark my words.
Marcus your words. And so Adelaide made a good threat for Cave the Scorpion to Wrath of the Bat Queen. And with a very anticlimactic something or other, the Hard Dad stored a whole bunch of I guess you could say it's like magic surges or wild magic, just all crammed in there so they don't make quite the mess in the world that they would. It's like natural weather. And the heart was removed, but the party still managed to keep some of the chaotic energy and wild magic that was contained in the heart. And I'm sure that wherever they go, the party will have to deal with falling mimics and spooky ghosts and random boosts and debuffs to their armor class wherever they go. And it'll be a fun time. And then Jalen had something fall from the sky, and I'm going to have it be a credit drop. No.
What if the heart falls from the sky?
Rise, the heart fell from the sky. uh,
Why
and
am I still on about that? I don't know.
because you like to make chaos and have wacky things happen.
Well, yeah, that is true.
And why have a somewhat fitting or satisfying ending happen when you can have more?
Because an ending is never good. We need to have more.
We need to run this into the ground. Oh no, Hollywood.
Yeah, that.
And so the heart fell, and it just dunk dunk, and there were spooky red eyes in the darkness looking at it. Also a little
Oh.
and a little crown with the little pink gem. Spoilers, that's the Scorpion Queen looking at it. And then she had little happy eyes, and she said something in a celestial voice like, "Finally, the source of all the madness and messes that were around and making things difficult, and finally the source of my headaches. No, the antidote to my headaches and dysynchronization. It is finally back." And the Scorpion Queen gently picked up the heart. The Scorpion Queen received the heart from the golems, who were kind of begrudging, and put it in the trash. Just put in a
Oof.
little trash bin looking receptacle and put the heart there. And things were good. And it made the Scorpion Queen happy and the golems unhappy. And I'm sure the golems will, cause a rebellion or something later, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah.
I do want to thank you all for your patience during this has been about 10, considering the half hours missing. I guess 9 hours of a ridiculous campaign that started as a one shot.
Yay.
Wasn't it more?
Let's see. This is technically the fifth session. The first three were 2 hours. This and the last one were an hour and a half.
Okay.
Beck, you better expect me to be messaging you about a one shot about this.
I am absolutely sure, and I look forward to it. Although I do have some good news and bad news.